telling me to be quiet. Well, how can I be quiet? Okay, you just saw some footage, and maybe it was of last year's team, am I right? Here we are, sitting here in the studio today with these three ladies who are on the Green Spring softball team. And we're now that's not totally to ladies, though, is it?
No.
No, it's a mixed. That's an all gender thing. Okay,
yes.
good. Unlike the showgirls. Right?
Absolutely.
We allow men.
Okay, you know, it's interesting. I was out in the lobby, met you all out there, and I said, somebody said, now what time do we go? I said, well, you all are on second. And then we did that little line about, oh no, who's on first, you know.
Abbott and Costello.
It was kind of funny. It's set with softball. So we have with us Barbara Kauke. Wait now, let me get it. Martha Riza and Susan Corso. Welcome, all three of you, and you're here representing, and I bet you're going to talk about baseball.
Softball.
And you don't have a
Softball.
Cubs outfit on, so Diane let you in anyway.
This is basically the softball. Actually, there was an article in, I guess actually this is just July's Villager with a picture of the whole team, and includes our coaches and players. And inside there's also an article of how we did, and unfortunately we didn't do too well this year, but the last couple of years we've been coming in third. We have a tendency to have trouble with the first game, but we win the second game, and so therefore we take third.
And tell me now, this league, tell the audience, this league that you're in, is it just Erickson Communities, or is it a Fairfax League? Tell me about it.
Well, it's Erickson.
Okay.
We play Charlestown, Riderwood, and Oakcrest.
Okay.
Those are the four teams, plus
Okay.
us, plus
All
ourselves.
And you travel to each.
No, actually, Charlestown is the one that has the beautiful
field.
facility,
Okay.
and so we travel there. And
Okay.
this year, weather-wise, it wasn't perfect. A little bit cool and rainy and drizzly, and we were sort of hoping that maybe they would postpone it to the rain date, but they didn't.
So do you have like round robins, like you have elimination rounds or anything like that, or you just meet once a year, or how is this?
We do meet once a year.
I
so
see.
all this practice.
My gosh, you have to meet more, I would think.
We would love to, but they haven't. So.
Where do you practice here?
Beulah Road Park,
Okay.
across from the marketplace. What's it called? Where
Shoppers.
Shoppers Food Warehouse is.
Yeah. I know where you mean. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Except February through April, we practice indoors in the Akatig room. We use Nerf balls.
Okay. All right. Well, I would think so in there. We don't need any broken windows. Yeah.
But we're basically doing batting practice February, March, and the beginning of April we move outdoors as soon as the weather is nice and the fields are dry.
And so you have obviously a full team of 9. Do you have 2 teams? Or
Well, we actually have enough to field 2 teams.
Okay.
And we're hoping that we will get some more players. It's open to anybody and everybody who's able to walk, run, bat, and actually some of us have learned to bat, catch.
how about your pitchers?
Well, Gary Traub has been pitching the last couple of years, and
Okay.
he does a wonderful job.
Okay.
But if anybody pitches, we'd love to
Yeah.
have pitchers.
Sometimes Barbara Harriman
Right.
pitches.
That's right.
She's one of the gals on the team.
Okay. And how many women and men? I mean, I know that a lot of the audience already knows this, but some don't.
You're going to put me on the spot.
No, that's okay. Now, do you have? You mentioned the coaches. Who are your coaches?
Jim Coulter and Roy O'Connor are the two
Okay.
that are the leaders of the team.
Okay. Now, are there staff on the team as well?
Not on the team. Brad Hibbs
Sure.
comes and usually helps coach. And
Well, he's a good cheerleader, I'm
Oh,
sure.
he sure is.
That he is. That he is.
Yeah.
Very true. We would love for the staff to put together a team and maybe we could play. But the last couple of years it hasn't happened.
Okay.
So
You'll have to get the Channel 6 director, Diane, having got to get a team together. You know, she's so gung-ho. She'll probably call them the Cubs, though, but anyway, or the Cubs 2 or something. But anyhow.
well, for all the amount of time that we spend practicing, we would love to be able to play more than
Well, I
just
think
the one
well,
day.
why don't you promote that? I just can't believe you go through all that
All right.
for one day of playing. I'm amazed, actually. I don't know why I didn't know that already, but I didn't.
And it's sort of a letdown after having
Well,
had the
heck
tournament, and we've all been up and practiced and outdoors, and it's
Now, in that day, though, you play each team, right? You don't just play one team.
No, usually when we arrive, there is a game that is going on, and this last year, it was Charlestown and Riderwood, and then we are the second game, and we played Oakcrest,
Okay.
and unfortunately, we lost to them.
Okay,
So then the
then-
consolation game is the third game, and we
I
won
see.
that one, so that puts us in third place. And usually we don't stay around for the fourth game.
Okay.
We're sort of ready to go home at that point.
Okay.
Well, we've been up since, I don't know what time, but the buses leave at 7 o'clock.
Sure,
Because it's
sure.
a long ride for us to
Of course.
Charlestown.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, it's exciting. And do you want new members? Are you looking for new?
We're always looking for new members.
There are no minimum qualifications. Anybody's welcome.
Well, when they have the sales events, do you all, are you all manning a table anytime?
Yes. Usually
So
we
that
have-
any potential residents are looking to see, oh, I'll definitely move to Green Spring. I get to wear a green hat with a G on it. Well, that's terrific. I wonder, you can't practice down by the pond. I guess that wouldn't be good. would it?
No, I
Probably
think
the
we'd
balls
lose
would
too
go
many
in the
balls.
in the pond, and they don't float.
No, they don't.
I was asking out in the lobby, I was speaking to the two of you, and yesterday's newspaper, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, the Post had a story on these women's baseball team, I think in D.C., who won some championship or something. And these women, they're all very young. The pictures of them were very young. And they were saying, oh, don't talk to us about softball. We want to play baseball. You know, they were wanting to use that little ball. So let me see that ball. How big is that? It's almost as big as a grapefruit.
Yeah.
There it is.
And it's slow pitch softball
Yes, of course.
as opposed to,
Well,
Fast pitch,
DC has a league, though. There's several neighborhood groups that play in DC that play slow pitch, that are mixed groups, male and female. So anyway, well, anyhow, I hope you get. Are you having any kind of a what do I want to say, a sign up or anything, or do you wait till the next season starts?
I'm sure Jim Coulter or Roy O'Connor will be glad to have phone calls any time of people wanting to get on the roster.
Okay.
I spoke to Jim yesterday, and he said, punch it out. We want more people to come.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, do they have a wee bowling slow pitch thing? Is there such a game? I mean, you know, that game series. You know, you can do golf and you can do all
You mean like the senior
boxing.
Olympics? I don't think there's any senior Olympics softball.
Oh well.
We know of.
Yeah, not that we're aware
Jim
of.
asked me to point out, too, that we do allow pinch runners or substitute runners. You don't have to be able to run the full baseline.
When I heard her say you have to be able to run, I thought, well, that leaves me out.
You don't have to be able to run. We've seen people, not necessarily on our team, who get out there to bat and have you know, a crutch on each side, and they're up there to bat. So, as I said, there's no minimum requirements.
Okay, well,
And
that's a good thing.
And also the reverse is true. if you can't run, but you can hit, you're very welcome to come. Everybody is welcome. We accept all talents.
Lynn O'Connor was our substitute runner this past year, but she didn't go up to bat because she'd had a problem with her shoulder. So everybody's useful.
Well, and then you have to get some cheerleader outfits for if you get a big contingent that want to go.
Well, we usually get some people, residents, coming along to the game, and sometimes they bring cowbells and
Yes.
cheering pom-poms and whatever, and they cheer us on.
Good.
We'd like to thank them for that.
Oh,
we
good.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you need that. Well, Barbara and Martha and Susan, thank you so much for coming today.
You're welcome. Good
And I
to
hope
be
you
here.
get lots of. And I hope you win next time.
We
We
do
have a
too.
lot of fun.
I
We
know
really
you
have a
do.
lot of fun, and getting out in the fresh air is good.
Yeah, that's terrific. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Special features.